Hey, this is Cody.
And this is Nick.
This is a content warning. Vacancy isn't for everyone. This is a very non-woke, non-PC podcast.
We lean heavy into stereotypes because it's hilarious.
Comedy isn't meant to be stifled. We make fun of just about every one of our characters, including ourselves.
If you are easily offended, I highly recommend listening to a different podcast.
We don't pander to people's opinions or emotions, and we don't have an agenda.
And we don't care if you don't like it. It's our podcast.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, then, well, kiss our butts.
And now, here's the show.
Hey everybody, this is Jebediah, kind of flying solo again this week, but that's okay, because Bob will be back. He'll be back stronger, better, and even more confused than before, but that's okay. We love Bob. But I'm here to tell you, once again, to use your stereo headphones, please, because the stereo headphones really make it for a great listening experience. I learned a little bit from Bob, and he's just busy, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Anyways, I'm going back to bed. Good night. I sleep a lot.
Today's episode is brought to you by chocolate.
Chocolate? Did you say chocolate?
Uh-oh.
Chocolate?
And now here's the show.
Chocolate!
You know, maybe we can actually get a day of rest. No weirdness involved.
Okay, sure. Super likely, bro. You mean like yesterday?
Gosh, maybe they have a swimming pool here.
Look, silly, we're in the middle of the New Mexico desert. I know you can be a little weird sometimes, but right now you're just acting goofy.
What the hell?
Here we fucking go.
We'll be right with you.
Ain't no way.
Hey, you're human.
We're what? Well, of course we are. What the heck else would we be?
Old Joey Patone's cousin, maybe?
You know what? Never mind. We have room 2 available. Can I get a name?
Michael Mouse.
Of course it is.
What?
And that must be...
They just call me silly.
Nah, crap. I forgot. We have repairs going on in room 2 right now. How about room 202?
Gosh, anything near the swimming pool?
4th level? Let me check that out with the hotel.
Jensen, my indicators tell me level 4 is acceptable for Mr. Mouse and Silly. This is so fucking goofy.
Okay, room 4100. 2 king-size beds and a personal deck poolside.
What? The pool is on the 4th floor?
Level, Mr. Mouse.
All right.
Just go around that corner right over there, and the pod will take you right to your room. Don't forget to wear your seatbelt.
Nah, seatbelt?
I miss her so much.
You don't have to. And I said what I said, sir. Your seatbelt must be fastened.
Gosh, this place sure is weird, Michael. Uh-huh. No kidding, silly. And thanks. Can I pay with a card?
Pay tomorrow, if ever.
Excuse me?
He said what he said.
Okay. Thanks. Come on, silly.
Hello, Oasis, this is Logan.
Logan, this is Jordan, man. We need, you and or Jensen in the radio station ASAP, bro. We're getting a weird transmission. It sounds like an alien or something.
It's not an alien, you idiot.
Weird, okay, we'll see you soon.
What's happening now? No relaxing?
Told ya. That was the radio station.
Ben or Jordan?
It was Jordan, but Ben's about to lose his shit on Jordan again.
What did he say?
Jordan or Ben?
Jordan. I already know what Ben probably said. Shut up, Jordan, you idiot. Or something.
Close. Jordan said something about a weird transmission, but he's always saying that.
Yeah, we better go look. Midnight, can you please let Brock know to watch the counter? We'll be back soon.
Doubt it.
You're probably right, bro.
What did you mean back there?
What? I have absolutely no idea what you mean, bro.
When I said I miss Stacy, you said I didn't have to.
Well, she's always in your heart, Logan. She'll live in there. And if you ever feel like you're missing her, just remember her, and she's right there with you. Hard to miss someone that never leaves you, you know what I mean?
You know what? That's fair. I wonder if she's reached. If she's going at the rate she's going, she'll never get there. What?
Shut up, Mid.
Jensen, what the fuck is going on, man?
And here we are, the radio station, W.A.V.E, or room number 231225.
Hey! Wait, Jensen, why is the booster button pressed on the pod?
Yeah, well, this is an emergency, right?
Bro, don't be stupid. What the hell is going on?
Look, I promise to tell you all about it after we figure out this issue. Do you trust me?
Of course I do. With my life.
As do I.
Well, let's go see what's going on with J and B on W.A.V.E.
How freaking corny is that, bro?
Like Thanksgiving side dish corny. And look, no door knocker, but I bet you the fucking door squeaks.
Yo, J&L.
Please don't. We're not losers.
He's right. Look, Jordan, you told Logan you're receiving a strange transmission or something?
Yeah, little dude, come on in.
What the hell? I'm not that little.
I tried to tell you.
What the hell was that?
I did too.
Okay. What's not little then? Please enlighten me.
5'8" minimum.
So I'm screwed at 5'6".
Yep. Unfortunately.
There's that voice again. Are you guys hearing it?
Midnight, shut up. You don't even have a physical body. You've got no room to talk here.
Who the hell is Midnight?
You know, Mid, that's actually a solid argument.
Don't worry about it, bro. You've got nice teeth.
What?
I can't state enough that we're not that weird, Jensen.
Hey, Benjamin, look who's here, bruh.
Dear Lord, for the love of all things holy, please don't call me Benjamin. Ben's perfect. Even Benny is fine, but Benjamin?
But your name just flows. Benjamin.
Okay, Jor.
Whoa. Whoa. That kind of stinks, bro.
Yeah, so shut up unless you want that from now on.
Dude, just gotta chill out, Benny.
Why don't you just quit, or at least read a damn grammar book?
Grammar's for dorks, dude.
Look, Ben, you're the reasonable one. Level with me here. What the hell's going on?
So, we had received a caller from Albuquerque talking about how the soothing sounds of the woods on level 10 calms his nerves, and that he appreciates that we always have an awesome variety of nature sounds we play, sporadically, when people aren't calling in about their unexplainable encounters.
And was something about this caller strange, weird, or different than anybody else?
They're all weird, Jensen.
Just like both of you guys.
Damn it, Logan. Not now.
Jordan is the weirdo. I'm just interested in the phenomenal and either unexplainable or inexplainable. Anyways, no, it wasn't the color that was weird. It was the transmission that came after.
Yeah, bro. We got, like, this radio signal sent to us from Roswell.
On my life, Jordan. We thought it came from Roswell, but after triangulating where the waves came from, we were a little perplexed.
Listen, dorks are us. Cut to the chase.
I side with Logan here.
We did a cool thing and found out that the transmission we received came from right inside Oasis.
What? How is it that I didn't pick up on this?
Can someone please explain this disembodied voice?
I got Jensen a sentient AI for his birthday that can control many of the aspects of the hotel.
Which is why it's weird that Midnight said it didn't pick up on the transmission. Mid, can you usually pick up on things and intercept radio waves coming into or out of the building?
Absolutely. I hear the strangest stories from callers about seeing Bigfoot or aliens or chupacabras.
You know what? Honestly, that sounds like it's kind of fun.
New pastime, bro? Eavesdropping with Midnight's help into weirdo radio callers?
Oh, dude, I am so game.
Wait a minute. That's the weird anomaly I keep picking up? It's midnight?
Probably.
That's one mystery solved.
Hey, Ben, how far out can you receive calls from?
It's localized. No farther than Roswell East, and we don't really reach Flagstaff West. Draw a circle connecting those 2 points, and you have the maximum range we can receive from. Everything else is Static City.
But you've triangulated this strange transmission from inside our own hotel, huh?
If Jordan's calculations are correct, and as dumb as he is, the dude is a mathematical wizard.
Can you explain why it's so weird?
I'm telling you, man, it's probably aliens.
That's the thing. It's tough to explain, but I'll do my best.
With the morning we've had, how much weirder can our day get?
Probably Jordan weird.
Oh. Wait.
Line 0, which is never used, lit up on the board. Jordan and I were both kind of in shock seeing the red light light up, indicating a caller. We've disconnected the line from the operating board and even checked after to make sure. So, just with any other call, I picked it up and said our usual, "Welcome to W.A.V.E., your home of the inexplainable and unexplained." That's when a weird distortion happened, like when you're tuning an old radio trying to find a station to land on. That high-pitched whining sound started, and I thought I heard what was a voice breaking up. So I told the caller that they were breaking up and to repeat themselves, and that's when I heard it. "Oasis is my kingdom." And then it kept breaking up. But I asked for a repeat again, and again the voice said, "Oasis is my kingdom." Something wasn't sitting right with me, so I hit the record button and just listened to the static mess that came through. What I captured was this.
My kingdom shall not fall. Beware the brothers. Kill, they must be destroyed.
I'm thinking like it's some alien king or something that like wants to protect his empire from two other kings or something that are working in tandem.
That was a big word. You get a cookie, man.
My kingdom shall not fall. Beware the brothers.
Weird, right?
Can you play that back one more time, Ben?
My kingdom shall not fall. Beware the brothers. Kill, they must be destroyed.
That came from inside the hotel?
Jordan is stupid, but his math has never once failed. I firmly believe it did.
Aliens are inside the hotel. Isn't that radical?
And now your cookie gets taken away.
Ben, this is huge. What part of the hotel is this coming from?
That's the part that makes the least amount of sense.
Oh, now it's going to make less sense?
It's coming from underneath us
Excuse me?
and above us.
Isn't that just fucking wonderful?
So now you see what's super confusing and mysterious about this weird transmission.
Couldn't be. Could it?
You want to fill me in here, bro?
Logan, how long have I been here for?
77 years before I got here from what you told me. And I've been here for 15. One of those dating Adeline makes that...
Whoa, you've been here for 92 years, Jay? Damn, bro, you look good for like 100 or something.
Wow, Ben wasn't lying about Jordan being a math whiz.
Why are you asking me that, though, Jensen? What's going on?
When Merv hired you, what did he tell you about this place?
That would take forever to explain, but I'll give you the Logan notes of it.
The Logan notes.
Like Cliff's notes, except the way I do them.
It's just going to be a brief summary, isn't it?
But the most direct and truthful summary you'll ever receive. Something CNN would know nothing about.
Ooh, but you're right.
Merv was badgering me with all sorts of random questions like, what's your favorite color? And if you're ever stranded alone in a desert, what would be the first thing that you try to do?
11th level preparedness. It's a staple question.
I didn't know that then, did I? I just thought the guy was a nut.
He is, but that's definitely besides the point. Sorry for interrupting. Please continue.
He also told me to just kind of accept the strange things that the hotel has and does. And I'm not going to lie, that really threw me through a loop, but I just bagged it in with a crazy notion. Other than that, was that I had to say what my least favorite thing in the world was.
Vegetables.
And you know that's vegetables.
Hold on. Follow me really quick. Ben, we'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Logan, this is sort of classified information here, so it has to be in secret. Minus midnight, of course.
Okay. What's going on, man? This is way out of character for you. And
Did Merv ever tell you about level 0?
level 0? Isn't the front desk on level 0?
We call it that now, yes. But there was another original level 0. What we know now as level 0 is technically level 1. It's the GL button in the pod, or the grounding level, which is the first level that the desk is on.
Okay, bro. Then what the fuck is the original level 0?
It's a level that isn't talked about anymore. It's now closed off. It's supposed to be unoccupied and hasn't been used since the 50s.
Why the hell have you never mentioned this to me before?
It's supposed to be the relic of a bygone era of this hotel. It's been sealed off for decades.
Well, when you put it like that, Merv not mentioning it kind of makes sense now.
It's just kind of left my mind until now anyways. It's not something I'd ever thought would be relevant again, honestly.
So what was down there, or what happened, or...
Look, back in the 50s, we had the CIA and FBI investigating and experimenting with temporal relocation based solely on the nature of this hotel. You can imagine how strange that is and how strange that would have been. They were successful and were able to temporally relocate humans from one portal to another. But humans aren't the only thing that came through.
You gotta be shitting me, man.
Jordan's not too far off, but they weren't aliens. They were beings from another dimension.
Jesus Christ.
All but one were eradicated. That specimen was taken all the way up, if you catch my drift.
You gotta be joking.
Nope. The owner of Oasis, being a working chief inside the CIA, somehow managed to convince the heads of both the CIA and the FBI, Alan W. Dulles and J. Edgar Hoover, to keep the creature concealed inside of a holding cell.
Holy shit.
Why do you think that Kennedy was assassinated, bro? He received intelligence, and the CIA and FBI got scared and decided Kennedy was a threat without even talking to him about the situation.
No way? Lee Harvey Oswald was just a nutcase?
Logan, it was when I first started. I was here for it. I'm not concocting some sort of weird conspiracy here. I can prove the existence of level 0.
All right. Well, if you can prove the existence of level 0, I'll consider what you're saying.
That's more than I can ask for. Thank you. Hey, Midnight.
Jensen, level 0 does not show up on my scans.
No doubt. The only places that the knowledge of it exists are solely in the minds of those that were there. And I bet the transport pods can still reach it.
Wouldn't the FBI or the CIA try to wipe your minds or something like that, or even kill you?
Yes. I told Merv to tell them I quit, and I ran. I ran and I hid in room 17.
God damn it. You had to mention room 17. Is that why Merv never mentioned level 0, though? It had to be wiped from his mind?
And so did me quitting. After about a month or so of hiding out, I came back and told Merv it was nice to be back after such a long vacation.
You sly dog. You used Merv's advanced age to get one over on the old coot.
Bingo.
This might take a while to figure out this time, though.
No joke. Well, let's go back in and tell Ben and Jordan we'll look into it.
Hey guys, is everything okay?
Yep. Listen, Ben, we're going to go look into this and see what we can find, okay?
Hey, Midnight, patch yourself into the radio onto line 0. That way we can stay in contact with these two and fill them in on our updates.
It's a great idea.
Sounds good.
What do you guys think this is?
Honestly, we have absolutely no idea.
But this is right up our alley.
Ben, Jordan, thanks for calling us about this. We'll get it fixed as soon as we possibly can.
Hey, when you guys come back, can you bring me some Doritos?
Let's go back to the front desk. We gotta tell Brock and either Penny, Adeline, Sarah, or Marie to watch the front while we go look into this.
Yeah, we're gonna need supplies for this one, man, I'm telling you. Probably take a backpack or some sort of other stuff.
Damn it, man. I really wish Stacy was here to do this with us. She'd love this.
Yeah, hopefully. That'd be nice.
What?
Let's go, bro. Hey, Midnight. Have you talked to Penny or Adeline lately?
Yes, actually. Both of them. Today's their day off. They've been talking to me about you two individually. And let me guess, it'd be respectful not to ask about what, right?
You're probably right. Okay, let them enjoy their day off. Can you check to see if Sarah and Marie are at the front desk, please?
It appears Marie is close by. Awesome. What about Brock? He's out front real quick. He just went outside not 10 seconds ago. I'll go get him.
Thanks. At midnight, can you call Marie over the intercom to come to the front desk, please?
Marie, please come to the front desk. Marie, to the front desk, please. Hey, Brock.
Riley, what's shaking?
Jensen and I have another situation to look into. You mind watching the front desk with Marie?
Shoot, Riley. You know I got a thing for that cutie, but I'll keep it professional, I promise.
You do? Whatever floats your boat, bro.
She's drop dead gorgeous, man. She has the kindest heart, my kind of woman.
Great. We're leaving in 5, okay?
I'll be in 3.
Thanks, Brock. See you in a few.
Hey, Marie. Thanks for coming to the front desk. I need a favor from you. Logan is talking to Brock right now. We need you both to cover the front desk for us while we go deal with an issue that came up. Can you do that for us, please?
Aw, sure thing, Jensen. Plus, you know I have a thing for that hunk Brock anyways.
You do? Hey, whatever makes you happy, Marie.
He's such a lunk, but he's a big softy. My kind of man.
Great. We're going to leave in about 5 minutes or so, okay?
No problem, Jensen.
Great. Here comes Logan now.
Hey, man. Brock said he's all set to cover. Hey, Marie.
Hey, Logan. I'll be covering here for you guys, too. Sarah's finishing up a few rooms right now anyways.
Awesome. You two going to be okay? We'll do regular checkups on you guys like we normally do.
Jensen, stop stressing. We're fine.
Right. Okay. Logan, let's pack up and head out, bro.
Where are you, bro?
Hey, Jensen.
Is that
It is.
Stacy?
Hiya, Logan.
But how?
I said, hiya, Logan.
Hi, you're back?
I am.
For good this time?
For good this time.
Jensen, did you fucking know about this?
I found out late last night after you left, and right before Jill got in. Jack's slowly recovering, by the way. Still out for a little bit, though, but he should be back soon.
When did you plan on telling me?
When she showed her face to you. No sense in hyping you up for no reason until you saw her again.
I hate how fair that is.
The band is back together again, boys. Aw, you don't have to hug me, Logan.
Yes, he does. And so do I.
Now, don't get so sentimental.
I'm so glad you're back.
Me too. Wait, you owe us a story. You said last night you'd share your adventures. I don't even see how you've had adventures in the short amount of time you've been gone, but you have to be able to tell us something.
The only logical thing to assume is that time runs differently on that plane of existence, man.
My two smart boys.
Shucks, you're gonna make me blush.
Hey, Stacy, we're off to look into another issue. Care to join?
Did I come back to stay? Or what?
Hell yes, let's go. We'll explain it on the way, and so can you.
Oh, Marie, this is Stacy. Stacy, Marie. another one of our lovely mates here at Oasis.
It's wonderful to meet you, Marie.
Likewise, miss.
Oh, shoot, we gotta go.
Lead the way, you two.
With pleasure, but ladies first. To the transport pod. Hey, Jensen, how exactly do we type anything in to get to level 0?
Level 0? Aren't we on level 0 right now?
You notice the little button on the number pad that looks like a rounded corner surrounding the numbers?
Yeah?
Those are all separate sections for the number 0. Push those one at a time in a counterclockwise function.
That's so sick.
Man, I've missed this place. And you two.
I'm gonna have to manually work the brakes. As I told Logan, level 0 is sealed up. We don't want to go smashing into a concrete barrier.
These pods have manual brakes?
Of course. It's this wire here that travels along the base of the floor. You just pull up slightly on it.
Do any of the guests know about it?
Probably not. The auto brakes have a backup in case they fail anyways. We've never once had 2 auto brake failures. Plus, our mechanic takes a look at these things on the regular.
There's a mechanic here?
Of course. How do you think I'm able to keep giving away my 86 Buick Skylark when I need to?
I wasn't the first you gave it to?
Not even close. No offense.
So, Stacy, it's fantastic that you came back to stay, but why? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm super happy you did, but why?
Yeah. Tell us about your adventures.
Too bad we don't have popcorn.
The ride is just too short normally in these things to even bother.
That's the logical thinking that makes Logan, Logan.
Alright, so anyways, story time. When I left out of here, everything was completely normal. Well, other than being dead and driving myself into the astral plane. Cacti, sand, and some dunes. That's all I saw for like hours. I started running low on gas, and finally, out of the blue, I saw a rest stop. So I pulled over, and that's where things got really strange. Inside of this gas station rest stop were 2 men. One was an attendant, and one was a mechanic. And when I tell you what the mechanic was eating, shocked me. It made me question a lot of things.
It wasn't vegetables, was it?
Worse, Logan. It was a burrito.
You got a problem with Mexican food?
No, it was the flavor, if you could call it that, of the burrito. It said Jim and Janice.
Maybe those were the creators of the burrito?
No, Jensen. That was the flavor listed.
So you ran out of there and came back here?
No, not exactly. Let me finish the story. So I asked him why the hell the burrito had people's names on them. At first, he was reluctant to tell me, but then he explained that when people choose to not move on, that's what happens. At first, that freaked me out even more, like they'd kill me or something. But then the attendant asked me, "Do you know where you are?" And I responded that I was on the road to move on, that I was dead. Needless to say, he was shocked that I was aware of it. I told him that me being dead was the least weird thing that had happened to me in the recent days. Once the atmosphere seemed more comforting, the, come to find out, super nice mechanic offered to fix my car up for free. They asked me how ready I was to finally move on. I told them that they had no idea from where I had just come from. They asked me where I'd been, that I had been so strange, and I told them I had just left some amazing friends at a wonderful place only a couple hours away, and what I can only describe as an oasis. This didn't seem to pique their interest, so I left it at that. Anyways, after spending some time with them, I decided to move on. I thanked them and drove away. They had the biggest smile on their faces, like they were actually happy for me. It was so nice. It reminded me of you guys. But, to continue, when I finally reached the other plane, it was glorious. It had to have been the most beautiful place I've ever been. The flowers of this place were so vibrant that I could almost smell those colors. The colors. there were more colors than I've ever seen here on Earth.
Stacy, were you in heaven?
I'm not sure if it was heaven or what. I don't really know what to believe. I died rather agnostic, honestly. A weird thing I did notice was that there was this huge drop-off or chasm or something. And I swear to you, I swear on my life.
Ha! Damn it, Logan.
I sure did miss that cheek. I swear that I could hear screaming from either inside of it or on the other side of it or something. But I knew where I was also some sort of a holding place. It just felt like it, you know? I felt like there was still something more, another level to reach. But after staying there for a few days, I felt like something was missing in my heart. The fact I was in a place where I didn't have to sleep, I didn't have to breathe. And then I met this amazing person. Well, spirit, I guess you would say. Means Jenny. And then Jenny discovered an area that had what I can only describe as portals.
You've got to be shitting me.
Holy shit.
What is it, boys?
I'll tell you after. Please continue.
Well, one day, Jenny just never returned to where we would normally meet. I called for her, I searched for her for what seemed like forever. I never found her again. It made me think of you guys, and truthfully, I didn't want to be alone again. Our adventures lasted for what had to have been years in Earth time. But now I was alone. And after who knows how long, I finally decided that it was either time to try to move on to that something more that I could feel in the very core of my spirit, or be alone forever, staying right where I was. So I chose the third option, see if I could make it back to where I was sure I could be happy. And that was back here in Oasis with my two boys.
We love you, Stacy.
I love you boys too.
You have got to tell us about some of these adventures with Jenny at some point, and how you even made it back.
I'd love to.
Jensen, what's that coming up?
That, dear brother, would be the concealed wall of level 0.
So, what's your plan for getting through this?
The plan is finding the one remaining portal located on the outside of the concealed wall.
Even if we do find it, it's over 70 years old. How the hell are we going to get it to work?
I may be able to help with that, but I make no promises. Damn, it's dark down here. Thank God for the lights on the transport pods.
No need, Stace. Hey, midnight.
Power restored.
Am I being replaced by you, Midnight?
No one can replace you, Stacy.
Aw, sentimental AI.
Just logic. The odds of another poltergeist incarnate appearing here are astronomical.
Gee, thanks.
Let's look.
Hey, guys, over here.
Coming, Logan.
Whoa, this thing is wicked. How do we turn it on?
With Midnight?
Midnight, can you power the old hunk of junk back on?
Unfortunately, no. I can only assume that the switch is on the other side of this concealment wall.
And that, Stacy, is where you come in.
But we have no idea where the switch is on the other side of this wall. It could be anywhere.
Hey, Mid, do you have any, sonar pulse technology anywhere or have access to a room with any? The radio station has some. Let me connect and send a pulse signal and see if I can detect where the switch might be on the wall.
Damn, Logan, that was brilliant.
Just logical, honestly.
You bum. Accept the damn compliment.
Sorry, Stace. Thanks, bro. There will be an infinite scan time due to the concealments of the hotel being dimensionally transcendental, but the minute I pick up on the section, I will tell you what I find.
So, while Midnight...
Found it. Not gonna lie, having Jeff install Midnight has been a game changer.
No doubt. Damn.
Stacy, take 3 steps to your left. Now take 3 steps backwards.
Okay.
Now slide to the left.
Damn it, Mid.
Ha, just kidding. 7 more steps to the left and it's right against the wall. Your current location is just a happy coincidence.
Here goes nothing. I can feel it pulling at least.
Keep trying, Stace. You've got this.
There we go. Couldn't have done it without you, Stace. Thank you so much for coming back.
It takes a team, boys. And that's what we are.
Whoa. So, who's going in first?
This cool rock I found while looking at this portal.
Well, it definitely didn't come back out.
Let's try again. Here's another rock.
New sensors indicate the portal is working at full functionality. New sensors?
That's cool. When you scanned, you automatically had the extra information of rooms downloaded into your storage and memory, didn't you?
Bingo, Jensen. Best birthday gift ever.
Well, look, somebody's got to go in first. Fine. But if this is what kills me, I'm coming back, with Jenny, by the way, and haunting both of your asses.
Bro, just be careful.
I have no idea how to do that here, but I'll try. I'll yell from the other side once I'm in.
Love ya, Jensen.
Never end on a line like that. See you in a few. Okay.
Jensen, can you hear me?
Guys, I'm alive. Can you hear me? Midnight, patch me through to the radio station, please.
Yeah, we can hear you. What does it look like over there?
Black, that's it. Other than the blue glow of the teleporter portal. I need some light in here. I'll try to find a switch.
There's a switch just to your right. Take 2 steps and put your hands out in front of you. Patching you through to the radio station now.
Hello? Ben, Jordan. Can either of you guys hear me?
Whoa, Jensen. Yeah, this is Ben. What's up?
Well, me, Logan, and our friend Stacy are trying to figure out some stuff in regards to the random transmission you guys received.
Where are you?
And let there be light. Nice. Let's just say I'm in the basement.
Whoa, dude, we have a basement here?
Now you owe me a cookie.
Yes, but no. Look, can you send a radio frequency to the hotel's radio tower itself?
I've never tried. I'm not quite sure how to.
Benjamin, watch what I do. That way, in the future, you'll know how to do it.
Please, not Benjamin. Benny, if anything. And all right.
Do you understand, Benny? Was that easy enough to follow?
Yeah, that was brilliant. Sending out a frequency now.
Let's just hope we get some sort of message back.
I really wish Jenny were here to see this place.
Hey, Jensen, is it safe to come through the portal?
Yeah, lights are on and everything's functioning properly.
All right, coming in. Stacy, ladies first.
Such a gentleman.
Whoa!
What the hell? Why does everything seem like it's from the 1950s?
Because it is.
Okay. What?
Long story short, the CIA and FBI were messing around down here and created a functioning teleporter. They let some beings in on accident and had to shut it all down.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Wait, why am I hungry all of a sudden?
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so it wasn't just me then. That is a very interesting side effect. Ben, have you received anything back yet?
Not yet, guys. All quiet in here.
All right. When you want to reconnect, just tell Midnight you'd like to. As long as we say it's okay, Midnight will listen to others.
Sounds great, guys. We'll keep an ear out.
Cool. Let's continue on and try to find the original destroyed portal.
Look at all these desks. I wonder if there are any files left anywhere.
Perhaps. That'd be dangerous, though, to leave files lying around like that.
True, but with it being walled off like this, maybe, just maybe, someone was careless and left something lying around thinking it'd never see the light of day again.
Someone almost always leaves something lying around. Logan, notice the door over there against the far wall? The one with the small glass window? Precisely. In the desk at the back of the room, my sonar sensors are picking up shapes that look like papers. Bingo! Kind of figured.
No shit.
Uh-oh.
Date March 28th, 1954. Header, workings, teleporter. Today's attempts are as follows. At 10:49 a.m., we fired up the engine, powered by alkaline-infused what's that word, bro?
Epidote, Logan.
Epidote crystals gathered from the Peruvian Andes Mountains. The crystals seemed to hold the charge without any immediate signs of power declination. At approximately 12:25 p.m., we connected the teleporter, power cable, power source. Dun, 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 spark of energy ignited, birthing a quick blue glow around the entire arch, but then it fizzled out. Signed, Julius Winston Rockafeller.
That's a journal entry if I've ever seen one.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
You're becoming more sentient every day. I don't need to shut you down, do I?
You wouldn't do that.
Nah, I probably wouldn't. You're just a giant metaversal pain in the ass.
I think I love you too, Jensen. If I were able to experience love, that is. All right, let's try to find more journal entries or anything lying around.
Hold on. Midnight. Patch me through to the front desk, please.
Sure. Patch through.
Hey, Marie, it's Jensen.
Hey guys, any progress?
A decent bit, but we may have hit a jackpot at the moment. What's your last name again?
Marie? Well, that's quite contrary.
Yes, Brock?
Didn't you tell me that your last name changed?
What?
Aw, you remembered?
Yeah,
What was your last name, Marie?
Well, when I woke up in the hospital with almost no memory of anything years ago, the name tag said Rockafeller.
Why am I not surprised?
But I also couldn't find any family after my hospital release. It's like I was on my own. I had nowhere to go and only a few dollars in my pocket. I hitched a ride out here on my way to California and stayed here for the night. I met you, Jensen, at the front desk. After a brief talk to you, you offered me a job interview with Merv, and that's when the rest is history. I've been here happily ever since.
You say you don't remember, Marie? Anything to do with your previous family?
No, and back then it was harder to locate my family than it is today.
That's because in the 50s, there was no internet.
The 50s?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think?
I never think.
Better watch what you say, Jensen.
Damn it, I fell right into that one.
You said it, bro, not me.
Why do you ask, Jensen?
We're in the basement, and we came across a file with Julius Winston Rockafeller. Does that at all ring any bells?
No, Jensen, I'm sorry. I honestly can't remember a thing before waking up in the hospital.
Damn. Okay, thanks anyways. Take care, guys. We'll reach out again soon.
So you think Marie might have some ties to this Julius guy?
It's definitely a possibility. But just because they share a last name doesn't really mean anything.
Which hospital did she wake up in?
She didn't actually say, but she walked in through the front door. So it couldn't have been the one here.
You have a hospital here?
Yep, but nobody's ever in it. Would you want to be poked and prodded by Dr. Sketchy?
Oh, God. Vink.
Let's keep looking and see if we can find some more information regarding the tests or find Julius's name on other documents.
Hey, what's that over there? It looks like a photograph.
That would be Dulles and Hoover, and some third guy I've never seen before.
Hey, Jensen, have you ever seen the owner or CEO or chairman or whatever of this hotel?
No, and trust me, I always thought that was very odd.
But you know that the owner was a chief of staff somewhere inside the CIA.
Yeah, only because I caught random snippets of information behind closed doors.
Did you ever catch a name?
Not that I can recall. This was also years ago, man, almost a lifetime ago.
Do you think that's who Julius Winston Rockafeller is?
It's not impossible.
Maybe. But there's no way to tell based on the limited amount of information we've gathered.
I see some more paper-shaped objects in the next room over, along with what looks to be a very thick, heavy door.
What?
Like a cell door to a jail? My sensors indicate that it's highly probable given the fact that it has a huge turning lock on the outside like a giant safe.
Let's go. That sounds incredibly promising.
Hey, Jensen, Stacy, over here. I found 2 more papers. They seem to be more journal entries. Date, April 27, 1954. Header, working updates, teleporter. The teleporter's power seems stable. The crystals can handle more power than initially theorized. First attempt was a small block of cheddar cheese. Joy Fatone. The cheese, when thrown, exited the output portal at the same velocity which it was originally launched. After that, we tested what would happen if a mouse Joy Fatone went through to give us more biological and living approach. The mouse appeared unscathed on the other side. Tomorrow's test will be the first human test. We have a brave subject who in good graces offered to be the first test subjects. One Friedrich von Schloss. He said something about being remembered or something. Either way, today was a success. Signed, Julius Winston Rockafeller again.
You have a thing with Joey Fatone, don't you?
Cheddar cheese, mice, what am I supposed to think?
Please continue. Sorry.
You read this one then.
Date March 29th, 1954. Header, workings, updated, teleporter. The first human test subjects were successfully transported today. Joey
What?
Fatone. We watched with bated breath as we saw him enter the portal, and when his full body had entered the entrance arch, it immediately exited the exit arch. An audible noise occurred from the transport. When asked how he felt or what he experienced felt like, he responded with, "Only like walking through a darkened doorway, but now I'm famished." Interesting. Signed, Julius Winston Rockafeller.
Again.
That pretty much sums it up. You just see black when you walk in, and then boom, your surroundings as you exit. The hungry part sure is strange.
Well, what do we do from here?
It's hard to know what to do until we get further word from Ben or Jordan.
Let's go check out that holding cell.
Great idea. Stacy, you stay on the outside, just in case the door somehow closes on us. We definitely don't want to be locked down here. We die. That's pretty much the gist of it.
That's also a great idea.
Whoa. Jensen, come check it out. Look at this. It's a suspension chamber. What's this liquid?
Excuse me?
This looks like it was just broken out of like yesterday. Crazy how well preserved it is.
Logan, I'm not so sure it is preserved.
Holy shit.
Should we collect samples of this goop or what?
And to whom should we bring it?
Think.
Yeah, let's collect some and put it into my water bottle I have here. It doesn't seem to be dissolving the floor it's on, so it shouldn't eat through the bottle.
The viscosity is kind of like oil.
Ugh, I think I'm going to be sick.
Got it. Thanks, Logan. All right, well, we have something to work with. So let's get out.
My sonar is picking up 2 figures on the way down here via transport pod. Both are male biologically and wearing suits.
We're screwed. Brilliant. I came back here just to die again somehow.
Shit, we gotta hide or something.
Midnight, is there any other way out of here? There is one more portal 50 yards further down. I do not know where the exit to that portal is. It could be anywhere inside the hotel. Or not.
We might not have a choice.
Yeah, but we don't even know who's coming.
Do we really want to find out? I mean, who the hell else could it be other than, I don't know, the owner of the hotel? And an accomplice of maybe one of the 3-letter organizations that so lovingly has its hands down America's pants?
Ooh, feisty Stacy. I missed this.
Move now.
Well, here we are, and here's the switch. In now.